What's up, everyone? Welcome back to The Ghost of Lord Master Starscream, and I am here with
Hey.
Ruben Soto. How are you doing,
Yeah,
man?
oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. I wish. No, I better
No,
stop
the
God
pistol
forgive
I
me for
found
saying
is
that.
so OP.
Oh, nice. And for those who are wondering, he's playing Borderlands right now. So, yeah. And I also have an update on one of my packages that I'm hoping I'll be getting in tomorrow, and I will be doing an unboxing. I'm going to check the tracking real quick. And I should have another package on the 14th. I probably won't be doing a live stream on the 14th because that's also my anniversary for my loved one. So, yeah. So, but I guess it's up to her. So, yeah. All right, it's in, hold on. Okay, it's still in North Houston right now. So it should be shipped to, hang on a minute, let me check my blackout real quick. Okay, no news on my blackout. Okay, but anyways, so yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to get a package in tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then maybe the next day for Fall of Cybertron Jazz. But anyways, besides the point. Oh, and also, like I said, I'm hoping to do an unboxing. But if not, then I don't know. But anyways, tonight is a special live stream because today, let me make sure it's okay. It's not midnight because today was the release of Marvel's What If Episode 5. I hope I titled it right. I'm getting a gut feeling it's probably Episode 4. No, I'm right. It's Episode 5. I had to. Anyways, Episode 5 of What If, and this episode was Marvel's Zombies. And I know that's probably a terrible zombie voice, but.
And I died.
And. Oh no. And since Ruben didn't have Disney Plus, I decided to help him out with that, and me and him watched it, I believe maybe an hour ago at least, or almost 2.5 hours, I should say. And and I know and for those who are wondering why am I just doing this episode, well, to me, I felt like I should talk about this episode, and I know I probably should do each episode individually, but I'm not going to. But hopefully, when the entire episodes are done, I believe there's 5 episodes, so there's 5 more left. I believe there's 10 episodes. Let me check real quick. So I'm hoping after the whole season is released, I will be doing a full review of it, and hopefully I can. If Ruben has time, we can all watch it. Actually, no, there's not 10 episodes. There's 9 episodes, so we got 4 more left. Wow. Okay. I'm hoping we do get another and I'm going to say this, by the way this episode ended, and I know some of the other episodes ended off like this, like namely the T'Challa episode. But I'm going to say this, the way this episode ended, which we'll get to in a little bit, I feel, and I see a lot of people, or some people reacting to it and all that, they saying, we need a part 2, a follow-up. Hang on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this, I enjoyed this episode, even though I was watching a reaction video and someone says, even if we probably won't get anything in a what if type thing in live action, but if we never do, at least we have the series to go by. And I really want a Marvel's zombie, or hang on, after watching this, I really want a Marvel's Zombies movie in live action. Rated R, that would be a good rated R movie, because Marvel, I believe, is trying to stay away from rated R movies, but I think there have been rumors that Blade and also Deadpool will be coming into the MCU. They might be rated R, so I think Marvel needs to do at least a rated R movie. At least make it Marvel's Zombies, not made for kids.
Yeah.
But if, and the reason why rated R, not because of language and maybe some sexual content, but just for but with blood and gore and all that stuff. But if you want to add some bad language because it's rated R, go right ahead. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, let's get down to the episode. And first of all, what did you think of the episode after watching it for the first time, Ruben?
I was like, I was happy. I was like, hyped.
Oh yes, me and you both, man. Me and you both.
Oh Jesus! Not hype, not hype. Zombies.
And on board the hype train, everyone, of Marvel's What If. And I see that there's some people that might complain about it because there are some stuff that's not comic book accurate, but they have their opinions, and I respect them because those are the hardcore fans, and you got the fans, but you got to do something different because, I mean, the MCU does change things from the comics. So, but I'm going to say this, and the zombies, oh my gosh, the zombies were brutal, especially in that clip. And I know when I showed it to you yesterday with the clip when Iron Man or Tony Stark, Iron Man and Wong and Doctor Strange were taking out the Black Order in the smoke, and Bruce Banner says that's kind of overkill, and oh my gosh, that was brutal, and yes, that was overkill.
Extreme.
Oh gosh. And I know this is part of the comics, but damn, these fuckers are smart. Like, they know how to use their powers. Captain America knows how to throw his shield. Falcon knows how to use the wings. And I'm not going to say what character shows up at the end because I want to save that for last. But Wanda knows how to use her powers, and oh my gosh, like. And here's the scariest thing about these fuckers. Like, in the comic books, I don't read the comics, but I'm going to go off from what I've been hearing. In the comic books, we all know Galactus. Silver Surfer came to Earth, and, well, in one of the comic books, Silver Surfer, and by the way, this has nothing to do with the episode, but I just want to just come out and say how scary these fuckers are. This is how scary and smart they are. In one of the Marvel's zombies with Galactus and Silver Surfer. Silver Surfer came to Earth for Galactus, so I guess Galactus can devour the planet. And little did Silver Surfer know that there were zombies there. They bit Silver Surfer, he got infected, Galactus showed up, and also when the zombies bit Silver Surfer, they inherited the powers of Galactus. And it transferred from every single zombie. And when Galactus showed up, you may think Galactus is powerful, but after biting Silver Surfer and the zombies getting infected with I guess you could call it the disease Silver Surfer had, and the powers, this is how scary they are. No matter how powerful Galactus is, they literally overpowered Galactus and killed him. And not only that, when they killed Galactus, they became gods. And when they became gods like Galactus, they went out into the universe and destroyed it. That's how scary these fuckers are. And I don't know which issue it is of Marvel Zombies, but you could look it up. And man, it's dark. Hold on.
The dark side of Marvel.
Oh yes.
Welcome to the dark side.
Ugh. Sorry about that. I had a freaking bug, and I'm currently in the middle of assassinating bugs right now that are invading the fucking house. These fucking German roaches, and I'm trying to figure out how to fucking get rid of them. They're swarming the fucking place. So if you see me get up and hit something, it means I'm killing a target. Anyways, but yeah, that's how scary these zombies are. They're smart, and this is the reason why I want to see a live action universe version of it. And I'll go over the zombies we get, but I'm not gonna say the one at the very end because I want to save that for later. But the zombies we get is, and I'm gonna go over in a minute. I'm gonna ask you which zombie is your favorite. But going in order, I guess we get Zombie Iron Man, Zombie Wong, and Zombie Doctor Strange. Those are the first three that show up, and also they attack the Black Order and Call Obsidian, and I forgot the name of the other one, so sorry. But they attack the Black Order and they turn them into zombies. But I'm gonna go over the Avengers ones only. Then later on we get to see Zombie Falcon, Zombie Hawkeye, and and Zombie Captain America. Then we get Zombie Wasp, Hope Van Dyne, Wasp to be precise, and Zombie Scarlet Witch. And I believe that's about it. If I missed one, I'm sorry. But so far, and I know this is not an Avenger, but still I'm going to count it. You get a Zombie Happy Hogan and man, I felt bad for him. And also when Spider-Man found out he was gone. But other than that, that's about it, I believe. Yeah. And anyways, after seeing the episode, which one was your favorite zombie, in your opinion? If you want to choose a couple of them, you can.
I could go with Cap and Iron Man. Jesus.
Right. Yeah, those. Oh my gosh, those were the craziest ones. Like I said, especially the zombie. Iron Man knows how to use the powers. Knows how to use the suit of armor. So, and for the and my personal favorite zombie, oof, that's a tough one. I would have to say Scarlet Witch, because on how intimidating she was. But I'm going to go with Captain America because I love the fight between Bucky Barnes and Captain America. And man, that was an emotional fight at the very end of it, at least, because the zombies die brutally. You know what? I'm going to go over that real quick. Man, the way they all die is brutal. After the Hulk encounters at the beginning when he encounters Doctor Strange and Iron Man and all of them, Bruce Banner was about to get bit, but then is saved by Hope Van Dyne and Spider-Man. And man, they didn't even make it. These zombies didn't even make it that far. They were almost killed right off the bat. So, like, the way the first batch of zombies die, like Iron Man and Doctor Strange, since Hope can now control the ants, the flying queens, I guess, legit, there were thousands of ants. They were eaten in a matter of seconds. Like, there was only bone left. Like, ugh. And Falcon got literally sliced in half by Okoye, like Cliff Jumper from the Boeing movie. That's how sliced in half he was. Like, oof. And I want to say this. They definitely did a lot with the gore in this, but they hide it here and there. I felt like I'm going to say this episode is definitely not for kids. Unless they're into cartoon zombies. But anyways. And Hawkeye made it out. We don't see what happened to him. He's still around. Happy, he gets bit immediately later on in the train station, and Agent Carter ends up putting him out of his misery by using Iron Man's repulsor that he was wearing and just shoots him in the head before Happy gets a chance to bite her. And now the brutal one, Captain America zombie death. I guess he's dead, but it sounded like he was still alive after bouncing on the tracks because he was still making zombie noises. But I'm going to say he's dead. Man, if you remember the part in Captain America the Winter Soldier when Captain America first sees the Winter Soldier and he tries to chase after him after shooting Nick Fury, and he throws his shield at him, and the Winter Soldier catches it and throws it right back at him. Oh, man, the Winter Soldier wasn't playing around this time. The zombie Captain America, after he realizes, he gets the idea to throw Captain America's shield right at Bucky Barnes, but it just takes a turn. Bucky Barnes catches it, and you can see it in the trailer. He swings it around, throws it right back at him, cuts him or slices him in half at the abdomen section from the waist, or just separates his legs from his body. Yeah, right from the belly. And then you see, literally, he slides off the shield and falls onto the tracks. And this is why I said it gets emotional, because he says, "Sorry, Cap. I guess this is the end of the line." And we all know the famous line that since these are like these two are like our best friends, like brothers, I guess. We all know their classic line is when they say to each other, "I'm with you to the end of the line." And also, it's also a good way, since they're on a train, it's also a good way to say that this is the end of the line, this is the end. You have now. And I'm curious. Hold on. Let me make. Yeah, that's all the zombie deaths we got of the Avengers. And also, yes, we do get Hank Pym, but we don't know what happened to him. The last time you see him is him biting Captain America form, and ooh, that was freaky. Seeing Captain America get off the Quinjet and get bit on the neck, and he slaps it like a bug. Then you zoom in and you see he's right there with a little hole in his neck, and then enlarges himself. And oh gosh, please make a live action universe version of this. If
And more
you don't have to
figures
set,
too.
yes, and you don't have to set it in the MCU. You could make it its own thing. I'm fine with that. And I'm curious, which zombie death did you think was brutal and your personal favorite, I guess?
Sam, like, split in half, like cliff jumper, like, sheesh.
Yeah, and that's another thing. We all know in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, they hate each other. Like, they're always arguing and all that stuff, like little children. And I like that when Okoye slices him in half and he says, sorry about, or he says, sorry about your friend. And then Bucky Barnes looks at her and says, I don't know why, but I don't feel bad. And I'm not sad. I was like, wow.
Bruh.
Damn.
Really,
poor
you don't feel
poor
bad?
Falcon.
Oh, wow. Why? I get
well, they didn't have. Well, they hardly even had a relationship. The only time they really started developing their relationship through Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, what the hell, Buck? Oh crap!
And I'm gonna say this. Hope Van Dyne. I'm gonna say this. She was like this. In my opinion, she was like the centerpiece of this episode. Because as Spider-Man says, since in zombie movies, the way they survive is through hope. And they all get their hope of survival through her. And the way she gets bitten or scratched is when after they all get on the train, both or I forgot the name of the Russian dude from Ant-Man and the Wasp, but he's always going on about Baba Yaga, which is funny.
Is he Russian?
Yeah, he's Russian. You talk. Oh. You could go back. Yeah, he talks like, it did not kill the old lady. She still throws the jewel into the oceans.
Yeah, he's Russian. Someone else. I thought it was something else, like another accent that he had. Oh, well.
Yeah. Yeah, and so, and yeah, both all of them, like Bucky Barnes and Agent Carter. No, not Sharon Carter. Excuse me. And like I said, the jewelry thief Russian from Ant-Man and the Wasp, and also Ant-Man, and Spider-Man, and I'm trying to make sure. Oh, and Okoye. I'm probably gonna miss. Oh, Black Panther didn't show up till later. I'll get to him in a minute. And so yeah, they all get on the train and they all make it out alive, but zombie Captain America ends up jumping onto the train, biting Sharon Carter, and we all know that they ended up sharing both in the Captain America Civil War. They ended up sharing a kiss, and this is more like the kiss of death. And so yeah, she gets bitten, and then Bucky Barnes and Captain America have their fight. Whenever he shows up, he says, "I think you had enough, Cap." Then they both have their fight, and since Sharon Carter was bitten, her death was, oh my gosh. Hope Van Dyne ends up running into the very end of the train cart, shrinks down to her small size, flies into her mouth, and you don't know what happened to her after that. Then, oof. Yeah, then after Bucky Barnes disposes of Captain America, he turns around to see Sharon, and she's drooling hungry. She wants to bite him, eat him maybe. And then she starts having her zombie form starts having a reaction as if she's having a bellyache. Then boom, Hope Van Dyne literally just enlarges herself and blows her up from the inside. And I guess from flying into her mouth, or hang on, let me get to that in a minute. So she's literally covered in guts and all that stuff. Then all the other characters walk into the room, and Bruce Banner points out saying, Hope, I think you're in trouble. Then she looks at her shoulder, and she's literally scratched. Then we find out I guess you can call it getting bit. She got bit when she was entering the mouth. So, and it's really emotional too. Especially, it felt like, me personally, I felt like Spider-Man and her had a relationship that they were kind of hinting at. And plus at the beginning, you do get to see that Ant-Man supposedly dies by Hank Pym. And by the way, I did forget to mention this. The way they get the virus, and I was right on one of my speculations, the way the virus came through is through Ant-Man and the Wasp. It's when Hank Pym goes to get Janet Van Dyne, his wife, and it plays out the same. So whenever he goes into the quantum realm and he finds her, he removes her mask and she's a zombie. And it turns out the way she became a zombie is that the environment of the quantum realm affected her, and she became a zombie and bit him. And then they got back onto the pod, went back through, and it wasn't exactly a good family reunion. Hank Pym ends up biting Scott Lang, and you never see him after that for some reason. And I will get to that in a bit. All you see is his hand, like a classic zombie movie, the hand pressing up against the glass, then falling slowly. Classic zombie thing. I did forget to mention that. Yep. And so yeah, and Hope is bit. Her heart and blood pressure is starting to change really rapidly, says Bruce Banner, and they're all trying to encourage her, and that she's wanting to be put out of her misery. And then Okoye just objects to it, saying that we're so close to a cure. And later on the trains. Oh, and also Spider-Man mentions a character that we had not had mentioned in the MCU, and it's Uncle Ben. We finally get to see that Uncle Ben is mentioned for the first time in the MCU. So, and if it's true that on one of the plot leaks for Spider-Man No Way Home, Tobey Maguire will ask Tom Holland's Spider-Man, how did your Uncle Ben die? That's probably going to be an emotional scene between both Tom Holland Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire Spider-Man when that comes out. Hoping that all the other Spider-Man are in there. But anyways, so yeah, the train stops and they're going to the location where Harlem Zolo was, and the Captain America, the Winter Soldier. And since the train stops, they already made it really close, and the only way they could get the rest of the way is through like thousands of a horde of zombies that they cannot get through. So since Ant-Man and Captain America Civil War grows to Giant Man, we finally get Giant Woman, and man, her death was sad. Because her last words to Peter Parker, after she gets them to the location, walking through all those zombies, and they're all crawling all over her like ants. And her last words to Peter Parker, and this is what Aunt May told Spider-Man, and this was during the pandemic of the zombies, before Spider-Man lost Aunt May. And her last words to Peter Parker was smile. That was the last thing that Aunt May told him. And then Janet Van Dyne's last words to Peter was to smile for her. And then she just falls over dead. And we'll get to that in a bit too. So we finally finally made it to the military base, I'm going to call it, where Harnum Zolo was, or the AI version, or the computer version of him from Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Hang on a minute. And and the only survivors that are left is the Russian dude, Bucky Barnes, Spider-Man, and Okoye. And as they're walking around, they bump into Vision. And as all this is going on, they're wondering why the zombies are not attacking them. Like, why are they not climbing the fence or going through the fence? It turns out that the Mind Stone that Vision has does affect the zombies on a mind control level. So Vision invites him in, and he's up to some shady stuff, which we'll get to in a minute. And I'm sure you didn't know about this, Ruben. After I watched some breakdowns, I'm going to mention this in a minute. But so Vision is explaining that there is a cure through the Mind Stone, and that there is no way to disperse it, but Wakanda has the way of synthesizing a cure from it. And they have one of the most advanced satellites up in space. And also we get mentioned that Wakanda is the safe haven, and is the last safe haven on Earth. There's another bug. Ugh, hate it. I need to get a fly swatter. But anyways, I'll wash my hands after this. But anyways, so yeah, and we'll get to that in a bit. Wakanda being the safe haven, which there's a plot twist on it. So yeah, they're all saying that they just need to get to Wakanda. And this is where we finally get to see Scott Lang. And he's just a head in a jar, basically. He doesn't have his body. He's hooked up to life support in the jar. And here's how that happened. Vision, since Hank Pym bit Scott Lang immediately on arrival from the quantum realm, he was a zombie, but then Vision found him and cured him, but there was nothing left to salvage of his body, so he cut his head off and salvaged what was left by curing him. So yeah, and Vision is saying all this is theoretical, and Bucky Barnes decides to go off on his own and tries to find some wheels, I guess, and goes to look around, and Vision starts acting suspicious and says, "You won't find anything," giving him some false hope. And as Bucky Barnes is looking around in the basement, you see that there's a lot of clothes piled up here and there. And we cut away, and then Bruce Banner is going through the logs saying that, wait a minute, we weren't the first survivors to come here. And then Spider-Man is like, well, what happened to them? And Vision is keeping a tight lip on it. Then Bucky Barnes is looking around and then bumps into Zombie Scarlet Witch. Which, oh my God, she was terrifying, in my opinion, Ruben. Like, oh my gosh, she was lit. If I don't know who Baba Yaga is, and no, I don't know the research, but I can only imagine, because the Russian dude did seem to know what he was talking about. But anyways, so Bucky Barnes starts shooting, then we hear a familiar voice, and it is Black Panther. And he has one leg. Legit one leg. And Bucky Barnes is asking him, what happened to you? Who did this to you? And since that wasn't mentioned, well, actually it was briefly mentioned, here's what happened. If you remember the opening, well, not the opening, well, when the Watcher is narrating on what happened, when the Avengers arrive in I know it's where the gold, San Francisco. When the Avengers arrive in San Francisco, the ones that were among them were Captain America, Iron Man, Black Panther, and Hawkeye, and I don't know if I already mentioned Black Widow, but I'm going to say it again, Black Widow. And here's what happened. After the Avengers got overrun, Vision went to San Francisco to go find some fresh meat. And he ended up coming across Black Panther, and Vision was slowly taking Black Panther apart from the leg up and feeding him to Scarlet Witch. That's why he was on the gurney. In case you didn't know that, Ruben. So when I heard that, I was like, wow, that is fucked up.
Yep.
And we find out Vision tried to cure Wanda, but there was no cure for her because her powers, and if you watch WandaVision, I don't like that season. It's just not my favorite. That's my opinion. But she's a Nexus being. Like, she is one of the most powerful, I guess, Avengers, but now she's going to be a villain in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. This is how powerful she is. She's so powerful she could destroy the planet if she wants to, through her powers, like literally destroy the Earth by blowing it up, I guess. And she also has the powers to go through the multiverse, which might be a big problem because she probably survived. And if she did, that means if she has those powers, she might affect the other multiverses where the other Avengers are. And also in the comics, the zombies do travel the multiverse and affecting other realities. And this is also based on other realities too. And so yeah, and Wanda breaks free, and oh my gosh, her entrance after breaking down the door, and you see her far away, and it makes that type. Oh my gosh, that was terrifying. That made it more terrifying. Like, I'm sure if they didn't have any music right there, it wouldn't be terrifying. But oh my gosh, hearing that, like that Dead by Daylight, and you see her far away, and then the Russian dude ends up getting killed. She ends up using her telekinesis to pull him down the hall. You hear him say is Baba Yaga, because Baba Yaga is a witch, and since Scarlet or Wanda is a witch called the Scarlet Witch, I guess that's where he got the idea. So the Russian dude ends up dying. Then Vision cannot bring himself to kill Wanda, but he will buy them some time. So he gets them out of there as they're escaping through the hole that Vision makes with the Mind Stone. Unfortunately, I'm sure this is going to piss a lot of people off, but Okoye ends up... Oh, shit. Okay, I cut out a minute. My fucking internet. Anyways, let me go back. Okoye ends up getting killed. She didn't make it out because Wanda has telekinesis and she has powers to, I guess, pull people towards her. And you get the classic line, she knows she ain't going to make it, and Black Panther does not want to leave her, but he has one leg. There's nothing he can do. Excuse me. And we get the classic line of Wakanda forever, then she's gone. I don't know if she got turned into a zombie or if Wanda just killed her. But I'm going to assume that she got bit. But we don't see her after that because Vision literally just uses the Mind Stone and destroys that part of the compound. And Vision says he's going to redeem himself and save them instead of using because he was going to use those guys as food for Wanda because, as he says, it keeps her calm and all that. So Vision says where a Quinjet is, but he calls it a quad jet. So I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe some copyright stuff, but that Quinjet does look like the one from Captain Marvel, so I guess it was called a quad jet back then. But if you said Quinjet, my bad. It's just what it sounded like to me. Then Vision pulls a Thanos from Infinity War reference, and also this is based on Infinity War, but only with zombies. So Vision rips the Mind Stone out of his head, gives it to Peter Parker, or actually Bruce Banner, I should say. Or, well, Bruce Banner picks it up, excuse me. Then Wanda comes out from the rubble and sees Vision's dead body, and she is pissed. And I guess Wanda still has feelings for Vision as a zombie. That's still her love. And we find out, oh, and also we find out the reason why Vision is not a zombie is because he's an android. There's nothing to affect. And this is the death that pissed me off. I'm still upset about this. Bucky Barnes decides to distract Wanda, and he pulls out his pistol and pulls out the Captain America shield, being Captain America, I guess. And he starts shooting at her. Then everyone is saying not to do that, but then he just looks back and says, "Run." And as he's shooting at her, she just uses her telekinesis to stop the bullets, like Neo from The Matrix, stopping the bullets in midair with his hand. And Wanda just grabs him with the telekinesis and yeets him into the air, and probably into the thousands of zombies. We never see him after that. I'm assuming he's dead, but if he's alive and they do a follow-up on this, due to the cliffhanger, which we'll get into in a minute, I was pissed. But if he's dead, I'm pissed. I love Bucky Barnes. He's my favorite, I guess, anti-hero. But I'm going to call him an Avenger. He's my favorite Avenger.
Well, anti-hero Avenger. So.
Yeah.
Close enough?
Yeah, and. What's that, man?
I said anti-hero Avenger, so close enough?
Yeah, that's close enough. We can do that. And also he's also called the White Wolf by the Wakandans. So I wonder if that's going to be. Yeah, you could, if you watch the Black Panther movie, the post-credit scene, the kids that are looking at him in his sleep, and then he wakes up and all the kids run out to Black Panther's sister. And then as the kids are running off, they call him White Wolf. And I guess
okay, I get it now.
Yeah.
I get it.
So, yeah. But, yeah. And, so yeah, Bucky Barnes is gone. Then and since the Mind Stone has been ripped out, all the other zombies that were surrounding the compound starts advancing, because now the android is gone. They have nothing to fear and to stop them from attacking now. So, and the only ones that are left is the only ones that are really left is Bruce Banner, or at this point I should say, is Bruce Banner, Bruce Banner, Spider-Man, Black Panther now, and Scott Lang. And also I have forgotten to mention the Cloak of Levitation. And later on we do get to see a reference of Spider-Man Supreme, which if you don't get it, it's a hint for Spider-Man being the Sorcerer Supreme with the Cloak of Levitation. But he doesn't do magic in this. So, but anyways, and there's one more sacrifice that needs to be made. Since the zombies are coming in and it's going to take some time to get the Quinjet running, Bruce Banner says he's going to give them some time. So he hands Spider-Man the Mind Stone, and Spider-Man just says, "I'm not going to lose any other friends today." And classic line, Bruce Banner hands him the Mind Stone and says, "Well, avenge us." And then smiles. And then Spider-Man smiles back in agreement. So Bruce Banner leaves the Quinjet to sacrifice himself, and talks to the Hulk and says, "Come on, you want to be a hero? It's time to be a hero." So he runs out into the crowd of zombies. And also, I do want to point this out. I know the comics, but I did say that if either Bruce Banner or Hulk get bit, that's going to be a big fucking problem. But it turns out that before getting to the Quinjet, earlier, by the way, Bruce Banner was getting bit by a zombie, but Hulk saves him. And I didn't account for that, because if you watch Avengers, the Hulk, got legit attacked by a firing squad of thousands of Chitauri sled ships. And he came out of that with no holes in him. No blood, no nothing. So, Yeah, I guess the Hulk is more durable than I thought. He can't get bit. But I know in the comics he got bit, but I'm talking about the series here. Oh, hold on. Ah, shit. Wait, there we go. So, yeah, Hulk sacrificed himself and he's getting buried on top of a mountain of zombies. Then he hulks out and attacking the zombies, throwing them and kicking them. And then he has his fight with Wanda briefly, and you never see him again after that. So we don't know who won. But Hulk definitely upper hand on Wanda. So I guess Scarlet Witch has not unlocked her true Nexus powers yet. So yeah, Hulk was getting the upper hand. They finally get, and now the only survivors that are really left is Spider-Man, Scott Lang, and Black Panther. And I guess if you want to consider the Cloak of Levitation, you can do that. So they finally get out of there and crash into a radio tower, unfortunately. And also Black Panther's flying the ship. And as they're flying over the horde of zombies, it ain't over yet. And still pissed off. We see that Hope Van Dyne as a giant woman has already turned into a zombie. So now we got the biggest zombie ever. And we get a reference from Captain America Civil War. If you remember when Ant-Man became Giant Man and he reached his hand out to grab War Machine's leg, we get the same reference, but only this time she grabs the Quinjet. And Black Panther just says, firing maximum thrusters. And I know that you were like, what the fuck on this part? And yes, this is for ages 18 or older. As they're flying off into the sky, Hope Van Dyne is, well, like, fuck, they got away. Well, I got one last option. Grabs a zombie and yeets it into the ship and then hits the side of the ship and hits the tail fin and falls back to the ground. That was funny. You were like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah,
that was
I
just
remember
funny.
the zombies like, did she throw a zombie? What the hell?
That was funny. And all you hear is this. That was funny. And then Ant-Man, Scott Lang is heartbroken to see Hope Van Dyne in that state. And then he goes on to say, that's the second time she saved me. And if you don't get that reference, she saved him in Ant-Man and the Wasp. And also, I believe, in the second Ant-Man film. So, yeah. And Ant-Man has lost the one he really loved. And I'm sure Hope would have loved to see him again. But they were... Fuck. God dang internet. I'm sure Hope would have loved to see him again, but they were so close to a family reunion. And so they fly off into the sunset, go into Wakanda to synthesize the serum. Spider-Man has the Mind Stone. And Black Panther is given his classic speech, also from Chadwick Boseman himself. He says, let me see if I can find the clip, because I really want to quote his words. I don't want to misquote his words. I'm not going to play the... Well, I guess I can't play footage, but I can play audio only, so give me a minute. But I'm going to make sure there's music, because I don't want to get my ass beat by YouTube. YouTube be like, what are you doing? All right, let me see here.
Ah, damn it! I slacked myself.
Don't slack yourself.
I just slag, and I'm down. Oh, I'm back at death.
Oh, dang.
I'm back.
Fucking internet. God, I hate the internet. There we go. No. All right, I'm going to mute myself real quick. Hold on. Okay, I'm not. There is music, so I'm not gonna play it. There's like a soundtrack in the background. But Black Panther, as Chadwick Boseman, he says, in my culture, death is not the end, but they are still with us as long as we never forget them. So Chadwick, and that is from Chadwick Boseman himself. And if you think about it, he's saying that even though I'm gone, never forget me. I am still with you as long as you never forget me. Chadwick Boseman, we will never forget you, man. And we are, and we're already 2 episodes in, so there's only 2 more episodes left with him. So, yeah, they're all excited. They're going to Wakanda. They're going to synthesize the serum, cure the whole world. Then we get the plot twist. We see the force field of Wakanda on the inside. There's zombies on the other side. And then, boom! Zombie freaking Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. Probably not going to snap all life out of the universe. Probably going to snap everyone into zombies. The whole galaxy. And he is missing one last stone. The Mind Stone. And little do Black Panther, Spider-Man, and Scott Lang know they're bringing the stone straight to him. And it ends right there. With zombie Thanos just powering up the Infinity Gauntlet, lighting it up. Like, yes, bring me the stone. And, wow, that was a lot. Literally, that was a lot to digest right there. Like, wow. If there's anything you'd like to talk about on it, go ahead. Like, woo. This was a crazy episode. And also dark, in my opinion.
Way too dark.
Oh my gosh.
One thing I care about, can we have the figures though? Please?
Oh yes, I agree. Oh yes, I agree. I hope we get figures. I hope we get a wave 2. Because I mean, I guess what if we already we already got the first wave, which is what we got. Let me see if there's any news real quick. So yeah, I guess we might get a wave 2 hopefully later on down the road. Fingers crossed. And also this season, after this season is over, we are getting a season 2. So hopefully, and like I said, they ended it on a cliffhanger with Thanos. I want to follow up to this, but then the Watcher says that this universe will be destroyed. And the Watcher cannot do anything about it. He cannot interfere. Well, he can, but it's just one of the rules. He cannot interfere. He cannot help them. All he can do is sit there and watch the events play out. Just like what he did with Doctor Strange, or Dark Doctor Strange, and the Doctor Strange episode of episode 4. So, but man, this episode was fucked up, but it was good. Like, oh shit, like there was so much references in here, and like I said, this was a brutal episode, and they definitely get you emotionally in this episode. So yeah, like I said, I hope they do a follow-up episode to this. Same for the Black Panther T'Challa Star-Lord episode. I won't go into that because I don't want to spoil it. But it does end off on a cliffhanger when the Watcher says that this universe might end up being destroyed, and this could be the end of it. I'm going to say this. The TVA from the Loki series, if this is one of the or if this little pandemic thing, if this is one of the things they had to deal with, I don't think they would want to deal with that bullshit. Like the TVA, which stands for Time Variance Authority.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they would want to deal with that shit. They'd be like, oh, hell no. But, hey, they cannot, there's nothing that the Time Variance Authority can do now because the multiverse is already broken, and it's already crossed over the red line, as they called it. There's no going back. The sacred timeline has been broken. So yeah, and since we don't see what happens to the Hulk or Scarlet Witch after all that, if Scarlet Witch unlocks her true powers, man, she'll have the power to go through the multiverse and probably end up on the regular MCU timeline, like in the live action, and probably beyond that. And from what I hear, I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, but I believe we could get to see some more zombie Avengers in the next Doctor Strange movie, because I mean we're going to be dealing with the multiverse of madness, and there is rumors we will see Doctor Strange in that also, and speculation there was also. So yeah. Other than that, whoa, this episode. I know a lot of people are probably not going to like it because there is not much there, and also, well, hang on, let me get to this first. There's not much. I guess a lot. There are some bits and pieces here about the comic books, but then they went off on their own thing. But hey, that's what the MCU does. They change things. And also, fun facts about this: the people that wrote, one of the guys that wrote this episode was also from The Walking Dead. Yeah. So I don't know the name of the guy. So yeah, and I said it before in the stream, I haven't seen Walking Dead. I only saw a couple episodes back then. It just didn't seem exciting to me. Didn't seem like my style. I still love Zombieland and Zombieland 2 because of the community, because of the humor in it. And now I guess this is another zombie episode that's now on my list. Oh, and I was going to mention, I do plan on getting the What If Lego minifigures. So if I get duplicates, I'm going to send you those. Like, so if you might end up getting a zombie Captain America. So I'm going to, so yeah, if I end up getting duplicates, I'm probably going to buy there's a box pack I'm going to buy on Amazon for $29. I believe there's only 10. There's only 10 of them. So let me check.
I just found a chest, and I just found a crap load of iridium and some money.
Can I have some money? Man, that'd be cool if the points and money you get from video games, that'd be cool if you could get it in real life, but that'd be a cheap way.
That there's like some, like, I don't know what they call, like some apps to do that, but on the phone, and there's like some, I forgot the
there's video games
computer thingies.
Yeah, there's like some video games that you could play that can get you real money on a credit card. I would love to do that, but I would love to do. Hang on, I would love to do that, but it's not that I don't want to do it. It's just I feel like it's a scam, and I have to owe that money back. So if I spend like if I make $200 and I end up spending that shit, that's gonna be difficult for me to make back. So yeah, that's why I don't do it. I'm not gonna. Oh shit! Excuse me. I'm not gonna screw myself over like that. But yeah, this is what I'm gonna buy right here, and it's $29, and there's 6 blind bags total for the Lego What If minifigures.
Oh man. There's a field card on YouTube, like which is which.
I'm gonna. Oh, okay. I'll definitely look over that. So yeah, I'm gonna end up buying that. Hopefully, if I get a chance, I'll have my sister order it, and if I get duplicates, I'll put them in the box, and you could have like maybe a Loki, a T'Challa, Star-Lord, and all that. But if I keep getting duplicates of Zombie Captain America, I'm gonna get on eBay and buy a Infinity War Iron Man armor, and I'm gonna put the zombie head on it. And I'm gonna try to make the zombie Avengers, like Zombie Hawkeye, Zombie Captain America, and all that. That way I can have them all lined up. even though it wouldn't be official and it's a fan made idea, but still it's something I'm going to do because it'd be awesome. And and also that's another thing. This week's episode was supposed to be the Party Thor episode, but they switched it around. So yeah. I don't know what episode is next. I think it could be Party Thor, or it could be the Tony Stark Killmonger episode. And I'm gonna check out a trailer real quick. I think Spider-Man will join the there's another fucking.
You might need to buy yourself some fly traps. Like, you know, the fly sticky trap?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, but unfortunately, I'm not dealing with fucking flies. I'm dealing with fucking little baby mini German roaches. I don't know how the fuck they got in the house.
Oh, my God. I gotta hide. I'm gonna die soon.
I'm getting real close to saving up money for a bug bomb, but I'm probably gonna end up buying a lot of poison and spraying the whole fucking place from the floor everywhere.
I'm just spamming all my slot grenades. I'm all out of grenades.
Oh my gosh. And also we do have some Lego What If sets. I'm gonna look at those real quick. Oh shoot, hold on. Oh shit, I was on YouTube, damn it. And plus, I like the look of the What If, or I'm not. Let me rephrase that. I'm not a big fan of the Lego What If Hydra Stomper, and here's why. Well, I will get the set, but it's just the Agent Carter suit is not accurate. If you want the accurate suit, you have to get the minifigures and the blind bags. That's just my opinion, but it's a cool figure, but it's just not accurate. Me personally, I feel like accuracy is more important, and that's also part of Ruben's thing right there because he does customs. Accuracy is important to him.
Well, I don't want to custom paint Legos.
Yeah, but I see there. Man, I saw some people that managed to customize minifigures really detailed, like wow, like even the tiny details. Like man, they have to have some real steady hands and a super strong magnifying glass to have to be able to look and paint all the details. I'm trying to pull up my fucking. No, don't die.
I'm dead.
You did. I'm trying to pull it. Let me turn on my Wi-Fi here. Oh, there we go. Okay, no wonder I wasn't pulling up. Oh man, my thing's being a racist now. I don't know what the frick is going on. I'm trying to pull up the other sets real quick. There we go. Finally, my Amazon pulls up. Freaking glitches. Okay. Let me see here. Let me see.
Damn, I don't have an assault rifle.
Oh my gosh.
I got a shotgun, sniper, and pistol.
I need an assault weapon.
I need a golden or a purple AR.
Hey, do you want an assault rifle? Assault with a deadly weapon.
Very funny. Ooh,
that was... I'm sorry. That was terrible.
How did I get knocked down?
And so far there has not been any other leaks for new What If Lego sets. I'm hoping we get more later on down the road, but so far we got two of them. We got the one from What If Agent Carter with the Hydra Stomper. What if Steve Rogers became Iron Man and Captain Carter or Agent Carter became Captain Britain? And also oh hey TFN Geek, yeah, you can join. Let me I'll put a link out there in the chat. Give me a minute. Let me read this. Look at this one real quick. And also, we are going to get another Tony Stark episode, and it's going to be another what if scenario. Like, what if I guess the events of Thor Ragnarok happened differently? If you guys watch Thor Ragnarok, just no problem, TFN Geek. I'm working on it. It's what if So instead of Thor Ragnarok playing out the same way, we're going to be getting what if Tony Stark was in Thor Ragnarok? So it's going to be like Iron Man Ragnarok. So yeah, that's what that Iron Man armor is about. I'm lagging terribly. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you, but you're like the movement is like so lagging.
Fucker. All right.
I'm
Yeah, I
still
put a link
dying.
out there. Dang. So yeah, that. So yeah, we should be getting an episode. I see you, man. So yeah, we should be getting an episode of What If with Iron Man.
Ah, Jesus.
Let me add to stream.
Red Robin.
Hey, TF Geek, how are you doing, man?
I had a end of a rocky day today. The internet was down for 12 hours.
Oh
From 4 o'clock
God,
this
no!
morning
Dang.
to 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I've only had
Fuck.
the internet for the last 4.5 hours. Today.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I'm glad you got your internet back. What, did you have a
same
bad
here.
storm or something?
No, the company that provides the internet router, apparently they had a glitch in the system, and everyone who got internet from the same company that my family and I do was without it most of the day today.
Damn.
Yeah, we get our internet from Cox.
Enjoying your day off? Oh, yeah, I remember we talked. I remember you brought that up in one of Autocrat Primer's live streams, and we Auto thought something else. That was funny.
Have you heard from Otto recently?
No, I texted him. I still haven't heard anything yet.
Okay,
But I'm hoping
busy.
he's doing okay.
Yeah, I hope he gets to join us tonight. I know it's late for him where he lives.
Yeah. Oh, hey Ruben, I'm gonna send you something I found on Instagram. This is a custom, but here's something I know you want.
Is it good?
Also, look through the images. Yes, it's good. It's a good custom. I promise. And it's really accurate. Anyways, so enjoying your day off, man?
I did, yeah. My problem is that most of the Transformers figures that I've ordered on the internet, they aren't being released until October and November, so I'm having to play the waiting game for them to get released from the websites I ordered them from.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Ruben, let me know when you're about to look at it. Take your time.
Mm-hmm.
No rush.
I'm about to die soon.
But
No.
yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you got to relax today after I guess a long day of a rough day at work yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, hey, at least you got a day off. I'm glad.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Other than that, one of our cars decided to peter out on us, so I'm having to take the bus to work more often now.
Oh gosh.
Until the car can get repaired. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I've just been sitting here at the house doing my chores. My family is out of town, and I'm currently oh shoot. Sorry. I'm currently waiting darn it. It's only me and my nephew here at the house, so yeah, me and him are just chilling and while my family's out of town, and I'm making sure he gets up and goes to school every morning, so.
Oh yeah.
And
what the hell?
but other than that, that's about it. And yeah. So let me pull up TFW 2005 real quick, see if there's anything new real quick.
I checked, there isn't much.
Yeah, and I also did see that someone, and also you brought this up in the last live stream, I believe, Ruben. Someone got their hands on the deluxe class Kingdom Shadow Panther and Waspinator figure. And I'm looking forward to those two figures. I'm hoping I get the Waspinator. I still haven't been to Walmart in a while. So And also, I did see that there's a new card with the Herald of Unicron, but only it's Black Arachnia.
Hmm.
So yeah, we'll be getting a new Kingdom card.
Hmm.
And other than that, yeah, that's about it. There's not much new going on.
No. Usually it's quiet during September because stuff that's already been released came out during the summer, and stuff that's going to come out next, the retailers usually wait until the Christmas shopping season begins closer to Thanksgiving.
Yeah. You see it, Ruben?
I'm looking at it. Hold on. And I'm dead again.
Oh God. I promise you're gonna like that custom. I'm shocked on
Oh
how
my
accurate
god,
it
what
is.
the hell?
Hmm.
And swipe through the pictures and
That's
zombie
terrifying.
Thanos.
I hope we get a figure of it, I swear to god. If not, I'm gonna be pissed.
So so the you gonna darn it. So you working again tomorrow, Ruben? Or excuse me, TFN Geek. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, during the afternoon hours.
Oh, oh. So you don't you have to get up early or anything like that, man?
No, no, I don't. Which
Okay,
I'm
that's good.
glad. Yeah.
Yeah, man, those early mornings. I wouldn't want to get I wouldn't want to get up that early neither. But I know one day I'm gonna have to. But still,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like waking up for school. Like, I don't want to get up.
Mm-hmm. I know. But fortunately, I have this weekend off, Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And so yeah. Other than that, there's not much going on my side. How about you, Ruben?
It's
Anything new with
boring.
you?
I want to go out and scan more stuff.
And
The weather's been really humid here
excuse
where I
me. And
live.
I did see that you man, I've been getting notifications on my phone saying that it's going to rain in my area. It has not been raining.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I don't know if you have been getting those notifications, Ruben. In your area, like it's going to say like tomorrow's forecast is thunderstorm and rain, and then
Nope.
the next day it's just you don't get weather notifications.
No, but I just like uninstalled that shit because I need like space for my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually try to keep space on my phone also, but yeah. So I can't think of anything right now, but if there's anything you guys like to talk about, feel free to do. If there's anything you guys feel interested in discussing,
Yeah.
it's fun.
So. Yeah. Uh, what? Blah. Yeah. So. Apart from my experience this past weekend with Target screwing me over with Studio Series.
Lost what you were gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I haven't gotten any new Transformers figures in this week. I'm waiting for most of the ones I pre-ordered online to come back, to be released. But I will say this: of the figures that have been released so far, it's hard to narrow down which is my all-time favorite purchase of the year so far. I mean, my top three are the Arc, Galvatron, Beast Wars, and Beast Wars Megatron. But I know there's still a lot more amazing Transformers figures in the Kingdom line. There's Rodimus Prime, T-Rex, the Fossilizers, Optimus Primal. Definitely Cyclonus is one of the gems of the Kingdom line. Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I was lucky to find that Cyclonus figure.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping I'll be able to find Studio Series Scourge on either on Big Bad Toy Store, Amazon, or eBay, because he's the only one I'm missing to complete the first wave of '86 line.
Mm. I saw 3 copies of him back in July at my local Target store one day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, the only figures, like I said, I still have coming in are Studio Series Black Cat and Fall of Cybertron Deluxe Class Jazz, and I should hopefully be able to get him in tomorrow, since it's been shipped. It's in Houston. Maybe I'll get it in tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then maybe the next day. So. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You were saying?
Oh yeah, I'm just playing the waiting game on those for now. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Amazon to send me the 2 Kingdom box sets, Mirage and Grimlock, and then Sideswipe and Skywarp, and the Jurassic Park crossover figure. I'm waiting for Amazon to send that as well. And then I'm also waiting for Amazon to send me a Studio Series Slag. I'm still debating whether or not if I should keep my pre-order of the Sharkticon or cancel it, since I already got a copy from GameStop. I'd like to army build at least.
Do you plan on? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You plan on? Oh, yeah. I'll just say you plan on. If you want to army build, then yeah. But go ahead, man.
Yeah, I figure 2 copies would be a decent army building for the Deluxe Class Sharkticons, especially since I have 5 copies of the Legends Class version from the Titans Return line back in 2016.
Ah, nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to find Gnaw and Retgar and also Slag. I'm gonna call him Slag or Slug, whatever. But yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to find all those 3 and and also Scourge, or not Scourge, the Sweep.
Mm-hmm.
If I can't find if I can't find Scourge, at least I'll probably try to get the Sweep.
Mm-hmm.
And but I was lucky to get that Grimlock. I got him for right around $40-something. I didn't pay full price for him, but I'm happy I got that figure.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that figure is, I would have to say that Grimlock is like Masterpiece level of engineering, and I think he could beat the Masterpiece version in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
That's how good it is. And
I agree. It's the best Grimlock figure we've gotten to date.
Yeah. But yeah, I know there's some other ones out there, like some third-party ones that are better, but I'm only going on mainline stuff, and I know Ruben does not like third-party stuff, but like I said, that Grimlock is just the best Grimlock, hands down.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. Other than that, and I'm gonna. One of the figures I do plan on getting is I think I don't remember I think it's the Combiner Wars Optimus Prime. I don't know. I'm sure you'll know which one it is, but it's the one that can turn into a tanker truck and a jet.
Well, that's Titan's Return.
For him.
That's Titan's Return.
Yeah, Titan's Return. Yeah, I plan on buying that Optimus Prime. I found him for a decent price.
Is it the Toys R Us exclusive one that was in the box set, or is it the mass retail version?
I'm hoping we end up getting made. What's that again? Sorry, I kind of cut out a minute because of my internet. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's two Titans Return Optimus Primes. There's a mostly black version that was released in the boxed set at Toys R Us stores, and then there's the red, white, and blue version that was released at mass retail by itself.
I'll show a picture of them that I found on
Yeah.
the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the one I'm getting right here. Let me full screen it. There we go.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh yeah, that's the mass retail version.
Yeah, that's the one I'm getting.
Well, congrats on finding.
And I hope.
Nice.
Yeah, and I like the look of the truck mode, the jet mode. I'm not much of a fan of, but I do like the look of the robot mode, and it's also the look of the robot mode is definitely based on Scourge, and I really wish I got the repaint of that. And I know that it's going for way too much money.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get that. I wanted to get that too, but I just couldn't.
You missed it, sold out before you could.
Uh-huh.
Oh damn.
Well, actually, what happened was I was going to buy it off of Amazon, but by the time I saved up enough money, Amazon deleted the web page where I could buy it.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
And you still have, and you said you still have that thing, or that listing on your, in your cart or something.
In my wish list, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I hope they bring that back.
Mm-hmm. There's at least 10 Transformers figures I wanted to order off of Amazon, where Amazon, sometime after I put it in my wish list, deleted the product detail page where it could be bought and never put it back up.
What line was that figure again? So I could show it off.
The Scourge. The Scourge.
Yeah, or what was the name of it?
Oh, Optimus Prime.
Yeah, the Scourge.
Yeah, that was in Takara Tomi's Legends line. The name of the figure, the official name of the figure is Black Convoy.
Okay.
Who the hell is shooting me? I'm confused.
Let me see here. Yeah, here it is. Let me pull up some images and full screen myself, and I'll show it off. Yeah, I really want to get a Scourge figure because hey, he's gonna appear in the like I said, the Rise of the Beast. So, all right, there we go.
Oh, big. So.
Yeah, the name of that
Yeah,
figure
here he
is
is, right
Black
here.
Convoy. Yeah, that's Black Convoy. I wanted to get that figure.
This figure
so
looks pretty
bad
cool.
when I had the money to buy it.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, I've seen that before.
But yeah, I like the look of it, and
yeah,
I really wish and look, it's out of stock at a TF source for $89.99.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because
here's the jet mode.
It's a car exclusive. I think the average price that thing has sold for, the cheapest I saw it ever go for, was $75.
Oh gosh.
Because of the import cost.
Yeah.
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 It's all the import cost.
Something on eBay.
Yeah, it's a car exclusive. Mm-hmm.
Dang. Oh man, he's missing his head. He ain't got a head.
Uh-huh. But if you can find Titan's Return Optimus Prime and get a spare Titan Master, you can
do that.
apply it on there. What?
Yeah, just put his head on there. Yeah.
Yeah, and paint it black.
Yeah. You see here. Oh, that's trying to see where it's from. From San
Francisco.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Seller does not accept returns.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a PayPal account. That's why I never buy anything off of eBay.
Well, I'm going to hold on to that. I'm going to keep my eye on this. Let me see how many people are watching it. It doesn't. No Titan Master. Oh, let me see here. Let me see if he has a sword with him. Okay, his sword and blaster. Okay, just missing his head.
Hey, wait. Go
Yeah, I'll
back to that
definitely. I'm
sword.
gonna. Oh,
No, go back to that image.
oh, okay.
Lord Master Starscream. What color is that sword?
This one.
Yeah, the sword. What color is it?
It looks like a pink to me. But
Okay,
then,
yeah,
Pink
good.
lemonade.
Yeah, from a
what is it
distance,
showing
I
up?
don't know. Yeah, no, it's just looking at it from a distance, it looked like it was the yellow sword that Optimus Prime comes with. But yeah, it's the sword's supposed to be pink.
Yeah, and I just
Mhm.
noticed. Yeah, I like that. It has the logo from the car robots. I just noticed that the weird version of the Autobot logo that's upside down. And
That's the
also,
Generation
look at
2
where the
Autobot
head.
logo.
And look at what this is in the shape of right here, where the head pegs into. Does that shape right there remind you of anything?
Yeah, the Matrix of Leadership.
Yeah, I just noticed that. That's funny.
Uh-huh. But yeah, that Autobot logo,
Yeah,
that upside down one on the chest, that's the Generation 2 Autobot logo.
nice.
Yeah.
Let me.
You know which character the Generation 2 Autobot logo is modeled after?
Who's that?
Optimus Prime.
Nice. Let me
Mm-hmm.
see here. Oh, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, dang.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this version. Not one I'm really interested in, but still cool though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Man, wow, the only cheapest one right there without his head.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that people watching this are probably going to find it and get it, but it's all right. I'm going to hold on to it regardless. Let me fix my camera. But I'm going to say that I like the look of that figure.
Oh yeah,
And
it's very nice.
I would really love to get my hands on the Scourge figure from Car Robots, but it's so expensive now, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to pass on that, unless
Yeah.
somehow someone just sells the figure only without the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think brand new in the box. Cause I've seen it on Amazon for $200.
I'm gonna pull that up right now. I'll be shocked if it's going for more. Transformers Car Robots Scourge. I'm gonna go and say it like that. That way I can find it easier. Is that it? Yeah, here it is. Let me full screen myself again. This one right here.
That's it.
And look how look how much it's going for. Let me get that out of here. How much did you say it was originally? You think it was going for?
Last time I looked, it was going for $200. How much is it now? Ooh, nice. It went down. Yeah, well, if you include the 1875 shipping, that's $143 or no, $23. Whereas my math is off. My brain isn't working. Yeah, it's $143.75.
Yeah, but still, that's a good price for a mid-condition figure.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I'm gonna say this. I definitely enjoyed the series. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but after going back and rewatching it, I still enjoyed that series.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, I still enjoy Skybite and him getting electrocuted by the power lines after getting frustrated that he did some tricks in front of the Autobots that acting like a seal. What? You mean I did all those tricks in front of the Autobots for nothing? And then he's so frustrated, he runs right into the power cables and gets electrocuted, and his eyes go like from this big to that big. Ah! Skybite is funny.
Mm-hmm.
And
that moment was the biggest shock of his life.
I get it. Yeah, that's true. Well, if he wasn't shocked enough already.
Yeah.
And
so listen, if you want to have a figure of Scourge at a decent price, I don't know if you'd be interested in it, but on Amazon there's a Chinese knockoff of the Studio Series Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime and Nemesis Prime's colors going for $30.
yeah, I'm gonna look at that real quick and check the reviews. But yeah, I did see that. I wouldn't mind that because I mean I do love the look that mold. Let me see here. Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime repaint Scourge.
Yeah.
Here are some pictures that
Scourge,
match.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, you might want to say black. You might, instead of Scourge, you might want to say Black Optimus Prime.
Mm-hmm. Amazon Bumblebee movie Black Optimus Prime. What the heck?
Did that work?
I thought it said. Give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Let me look up images, and it should take me also. And darn it, load. Let me look at this one real quick. Here's an. Oh, where's my stand at? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, a version of them. Give me a minute. Let me. I know this is a different one. Oh, darn it. Yeah. Transformers Nemesis Prime knockoff. Let me do that. Oh man.
I'm just looking over on eBay right now, and you're not gonna believe what I found.
Is it Transformers related?
Marvel.
I'm just. Oh, okay. I was just messing, but go ahead, man.
I found Peter Parker.
Oh, sweet.
Which version?
I found another. Oh, wait until
go
you
ahead,
guys
man.
are done. Oh.
No, I'm done.
Yeah, Lord Master Starscream. Say into your internet search section. Mogem deformation robot car toy for kids, car robots toys Transformers. I know that's a little long.
Hold on, say that again. I kind of cut out a little. My internet.
Here. I'm typing it in the live chat.
Okay.
I know. See that really lengthy name?
Okay. Yeah.
There's basically a Chinese seller on Amazon is selling a knockoff of Bumblebee movie Studio Series Optimus Prime and Nemesis Prime's colors.
Yeah.
They only want $22.99 for that figure.
Nice.
Yeah, so $23 for a Nemesis Prime repaint of Studio Series Bumblebee movie Optimus Prime. I don't own that figure. How is it, a Voyager or a Leader figure?
Oh, darn it, wrong button. Okay. I thought I took it off. The figure itself, the Optimus Prime, it's being sold as a Voyager, but God, it's so expensive to get it in hand. I got it with no box, but fully completed for right around, I believe, $40-something. That was the cheapest I found it for. Yeah, it's just but oh my gosh, yeah. If you look at the prices now, like, let me show you this real quick. Bumblebee movie Voyager Optimus Prime. Like on Amazon, I believe his price is even worse. Oh shoot, darn internet. Let me see here. Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, and here's the price. This is how much he is as a Voyager. I'll show. Like here he is right here.
Mm-hmm.
I love this Optimus Prime, and here's how much he is. Literally for a Voyager. Oh my gosh, more prices. Oh dang, there's a worse one too. I'll show the worst, but
Phew. Hmm.
and that
Dang.
ain't the worst one.
Woo. Wow.
Yep.
They must think someone
Yeah.
must be desperate for that Optimus Prime figure. But yeah, if you're
Yeah.
interested, but if you're interested, go to
Here it is.
Amazon and type that lengthy name in your internet search
Yeah.
engine, and there's someone in China selling a knockoff Nemesis Prime repaint of that Optimus Prime for just $22.99. Did you find it?
Yeah. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
Let me show it to
Yeah, only $23 for a knockoff of that figure.
Yeah. And I believe these are some oversized ones too. Let me check and see. Oh man, yeesh. They don't have no reviews on it. Are you kidding me?
No, I think because the
It's overseas
Chinese,
probably.
yeah, because it's someone in China.
Yeah, let me check. Oh shoot, let me forgot I was there we go. Wow. Yeah, that I definitely like the look of that figure too. And but yeah, that price for a Voyager, I'm not paying that. Like that's just ridiculous in my opinion. And right now, Slug is going for $72 on Amazon.
Yeah. When I pre-ordered my copy of Slug, it was at retail price. Let me check when I bought him last.
I'm trying to look look.
There it is. Yeah, it was. So it was on May 21st when I pre-ordered a Studio Series Slag off of Amazon's website. I got him for. He was only $52.99 the day I pre-ordered him.
For a small deluxe figure.
Yeah.
From the Bowling movie and also the shipping.
Yeah.
I love this Bowling, but Let me see here. Let me look up car dropkick. Yeah, wow, car dropkick is going for $49. Wow, that's the cheapest I ever seen him go for now.
Which one?
And the car version of dropkick is going for $49, the deluxe version.
Yeah. Wow.
And Shatter is going for $57. Dang. I have two versions of each one, so two to keep in robot mode, two for car mode because I like the cars. And real quick, and this is ridiculous for a Voyager class figure.
Whew.
I really want this Ironhide, but gosh, this is like the rarest one in my opinion. Like, I'm happy I got, and thanks to my in-laws, they got me the Masterpiece one. But, ugh. And since you're back, Ruben, I should have got these figures out, or I should have gone and got these figures out of the box. But do any of you remember the little Transformers game? Or I guess the little toy game, the bot shots that you could play with.
Oh yeah,
I remember those.
Yeah, I still have all the first wave figures I sold back in 2012.
I never owned one.
Maybe I could go get a couple see if I could go find them real quick. But yeah, I managed to find some of them at a little garage sale, and also Ruben, one of them has like a little broken clip, so it doesn't stay in vehicle mode. But one of them I do have. I think you might be surprised about. So give me a minute. Let me see if I could go through my little box real quick, and I'll hold on a minute. Let me do this. Hold on a minute.
Okay. Okay. Go away. Jesus Christ, I swear to God, fucking woman.
Yeesh, a car just went down my street doing 40 miles an hour. The speed limit's 25, and it's completely fogged
Nice.
in. Ugh.
Okay. Okay. I finally found them. So, and one of them I do believe is complete. So, yeah. And I'm gonna save the best for last. That I know Ruben might end up liking. But the one that broken clip, I have a power glide.
Nice.
As you see, the little clip is broken, so it doesn't stay. But
oh yeah, power glide has always given me trouble.
And I also have Transformers animated Lockdown.
Nice.
Yeah, there's Lockdown. And I also have these two. I have a Bumblebee with his little launch ramp. Oh, darn it. And you would push the button in. Oh, darn it. Yeah. Yeah. And comes with a little blaster, or you have a little blaster attached to him. And you have the little sword, blaster, and fist, and whichever number I believe is the strongest is the winner. And
yeah, that's it. Yeah, if you and your opponent both have the same deployment, like if you're both fists, the one with the higher number determines the winner. But those three symbols, the way the game was designed, it was like a game of rock paper scissors. Like sword beats blaster, blaster beats fist, fist beats sword.
Nice. And here is a translucent one of Bumblebee, but it's Cliff Jumper.
Mm.
Same thing, but different head sculpt.
Yeah.
I believe they're the same. Actually, this one does have a little bit of a different mold on the legs and all that, but. And this one, I know Ruben's going to like. This one, well, this one does. Well, actually, this one has a broken spoiler, but here you go, Ruben.
Top spin.
Yep.
Sorry, the spoiler broke.
Yeah, I found it like that. And
yeah,
and the head. Yeah, the head is different. It's not. Well, I believe it. Or it doesn't look accurate, but still. And
yeah, I have all three of the Dark of the Moon bot shot wreckers.
Nice.
I've got Top Spin, Leadfoot, and Roadbuster.
Oh, nice. But yeah, I was able to find those at a garage sale, and I did find Barricade, but as I went back to go get them, someone beat me to it, so I was like, darn it. And I'm glad I got those out, so I can go and put those on display. But yeah, and these little figures slowly died out over time. Like they just went from being popular, then just died out over time.
They only lasted 1.5 years during, well, technically 2 years, but yeah, they only lasted during the years 2012 and 2013, and by the year 2014, everyone was done with the bot shots line.
And also, as I was going through all of that, I was able to find my Bumblebee Movie Legends hot rod figure, and also from Transformers Robots in Disguise, not the old one, but I found
2015 Bumblebee.
Yeah, and I guess the gimmick with this is I guess you put your fingers in here, and it gets a little tricky, so I'll just do it by hand. It does get tricky, so I guess it's basically like one of those one-step changers. So and this figure wants to fight me, so there we go. Yeah, I found it at a garage. But so yeah, and so Ruben, you never had any bot shot figures, or owned
I was
any?
planning to get one, but my brain is just like so stupid. I was like, get something else, and that's it.
What figure? Which one were you planning on getting?
I don't remember.
Was it any of the wreckers?
I haven't never seen them. The records of I'm here in Houston.
And I know in some places they do sell them, but I think that at one point they were selling them. I believe at Dollar General or Family Dollar. I could be wrong, but
Well, I checked every dollar store. They don't have any, but I do want to go there and check because someone found something old, very old.
Do you know what it was or what it is?
It's one of those blind bags of Bakugan, but back in the days.
Oh.
If I'm lucky enough to find one, that's the problem.
And let me do that. There we go. And so, I'm curious, TF, which do you know what? You only have the excuse me. You said you had the first wave of bot shots figures. TF Geek.
Don't tell me you fell asleep again.
No, I was just relaxing.
Oh,
it's a long day.
Yeah. So, what was the question? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay, man. You're good. You're good. I asked you.
Yeah.
You said you only had the first wave of bot shots figures.
Well, when I went by first, when I said wave, I meant like first like
releases.
releases. So I have just about every bot shot figure that was released in 2012. I only have one from 2013. Yeah. Because what happened with the bot shots line is that when it was released in 2012, the gimmick was that every single bot shot Transformers figure transformed the exact same way, regardless of the character, what the robot mode looked like, and what their alternate mode was.
Yeah.
But then in 2013, they decided to, in order to make the line more interesting, to have the figures transform different ways. And because the bot shots line had been marketed as a line where every Transformers figure transforms the same way, fans became divided on the changes made to it in 2013.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, and I also remember the little ads they had for them, like the little cartoon they had for it when they were fighting each other.
Yeah, and the
And
commercials.
Yeah, they didn't have the kibble though, but yeah, you get to see how they would fight and take each other out, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, because I remember the little pamphlets that they came with. They even showed how you could line the bot shots up behind each other, and you can make them. You could, if you had up to 12 of them, if you had 10 of them, well, technically 11, you could line them up like bowling pins and have them smash into each other that way.
Oh gosh. And you could have them all transform at the same time.
Exactly.
Yeah. And and also I want to point this out. This is a repaint that came out during the Transformers 2007 line, and this was when I was looking up the little drone figures.
Yeah.
I did see that they came out with a repaint for Transformers Classics Mirage in a red, black, and white color. That is, and I don't know the name of them, but God, that figure is hard to get. Like,
yeah, and you know why that figure is hard to get?
What is that? Let me see if I can pull up a picture. Also, go ahead.
Yeah, so that character, the character's name is Fracture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that character is a female Transformer. And the reason why she is so hard to find is because she is actually the GoBots character Crasher, reimagined as a Transformers character.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you ever watched the GoBots series, one of the main villains of the GoBots series was a female robot who turned into a mostly black Formula One sports car.
And yeah, here it is. Let me see. Oh, shit, it's on Amazon. Let me see how much he's going for. Oh, $100 and $5 on delivery. Whoa. Let me pull up an image. And I know, Ruben, you might like the look of this figure. The color of it, I should say.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, here it is.
Yeah, that character's a female character.
I need that figure.
I do like the look of it in both the race car mode and robot mode. And I plan, and also I do plan on trying to get the RC gear. I did find her for a good price, and I always wanted a Transformers figure that had the name Camshaft, because in not Dark Moon, in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. In Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Sam's girlfriend mentioned the word camshafts, and as I was scrolling through eBay, I found that there's an Autobot, a repaint of 2007 Swindle named Camshaft, and I thought that was pretty cool. So
yeah,
let me
nice
see if I can pull it. Let me see. Yeah, here it is. He is a repaint of Swindle, though. So, yeah. And yeah, it looks like he did appear in the comics. So, Yeah, that's
Oh, I
camshaft.
need that figure.
Mm-hmm.
Let me,
Yeah, I still have that figure.
and I do notice that it does carry translucent plastic on him. So, but
Mm-hmm.
and here's a photo of him on some comic book art, and I guess his Cybertronian form. I would love to get the protoform versions of these, or of protoform Optimus Prime and Starscream,
Oh god.
and also here's both Swindle and Camshaft side by side.
I reviewed Camp Chef when I used to work that douche boss I have. The red one.
Ah, Swindle.
Yeah, yeah, Swindle, sorry. It's a pain in
It's
the
all good.
ass. Aye.
Well, I guess depends how you transform him.
Yeah.
And Transformers 2007 Decepticon drone figures. Let me see if I could show off some of these, because I do want to try to collect some of these. Like, yeah, here's one right here. Let me have full screen. Yeah, here's one right there. And let me see here. Yeah, Swindle is a drone figure and also a Dropkick also. And also there was one that turned into a jet. And let me see here. Yeah, but a lot of these characters only appeared in the 2007 comics, though.
And the video game.
Yeah, oh yeah, the video game also. I forgot about that. Can you still hear me, Ruben?
Yeah, you're so good.
Okay. I'm curious, and I'm curious on excuse me. I'm going to ask you both the same question, but in the
Sure.
2007 film, on the Decepticon side, like out of the entire cast, which Decepticon was your favorite from the 2007 film? Starting with you, Ruben, if you want to go first.
I go with Barricade and Bone Crusher.
Oh yes, I definitely like Bone Crusher.
Mm-hmm.
And how about
It's
you,
too bad the only
GFNG?
I think it's a bit of a shame that the only major screen time Bone Crusher got was having his chassis kicked by Optimus Prime. But as far as favorite Decepticons from
I was shocked that he was twice as big.
Uh-huh.
I was just saying, I'm shocked that, Bone Crusher. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, that he's as huge as he is in the movie, especially in robot mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as
he was twice as big, and I like that. Whenever, man, sorry about that. I hate that my words keep getting delayed. But you go first, man. You go first. That way I don't. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, hey, that as far as having a favorite Decepticon from the movie, I'd say it would have to be a tie between Blackout and Brawl. I really love those guys.
Me personally, I definitely like. If I'm gonna choose one in a minute, but I definitely enjoy Bone Crusher, Blackout, and Brawl. But if I had to choose, I'd have to choose Brawl because he was the most difficult Decepticon to take down in the entire movie. Like for the humans, they took out Blackout really easily. Well, actually, and they also had the help from the jets. And Lennox was using a grenade launcher, shooting him, like just gets on a motorcycle, slides towards him, and just shoots him in the crotch. Which, man. And if you look, that's where he was getting shot in the crotch section, or right where the sun don't shine, I should say. So, and also Blackout was getting shot in the chest by the jets that were flying over him. So, but yeah, the reason why I choose Brawl is because, like I said, he was the most difficult Decepticon to take down. They were using grenade launchers, and also their, I guess, AK-47s and pistols or whatever. And the only one that could really take him down was Bumblebee's blaster and rockets. And yes, if you do look at the movie as Bumblebee is shooting at Brawl, you do see that he deploys his shoulder rocket launchers. So yeah, that's why I choose Brawl, because literally a walking tank that's hard to take down. And how about Autobots? Starting with you, Ruben.
Let's see. Prime and Ratchet.
Me, I would have to say it's Jazz. Because, man, I just can't believe they killed him off in the first movie. I felt bad.
Split it in half.
How about you, TFN Geek?
Oh, shit. Oh.
You good, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
No. Oh, okay. Hey, TFN Geek, you good? Oh, no. Oh, shoot. Bad. Let me do that. Hey, Ruben, you good? And me, and I'm gonna talk about Transformers Dark of the Moon. I'm waiting on you to get back.
I'm back.
Let me check. What do you get, man?
It's one of those dirt thingies from Treasure X I did a review on.
Oh shoot.
Not gonna lie, I forgot to put gloves on. Goodness, look at this. Uh-oh. Wakey, wakey. I hate to say this, but I better put him on an alarm so he can wake up.
Oh, are you really? Oh shoot, you froze for me. Hold on. Can you still hear?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, there you go. Are you really activating an alarm? Let me know.
Oh, I got it covered. Hold on.
Yeah, I might end the stream here in a minute. I'm gonna unmute now.
Damn it, the ads.
Don't put it too close. That way we don't ear rape.
Forgive me, TFN, but you gotta wake up. Anything? Damn it!
Oh,
that's true.
Oh, I feel. Man, but, and I'm going to mention Revenge of the Fallen real quick, but for me, Decepticons and Revenge of the Fallen, I would have to say Megatron and the Fallen, because one, I like Megatron's new design, and the Fallen is just brutal.
I'll go with Mixmaster Scavenger. It's a Mixmaster Scavenger, Rampage, Overhaul. I know there's like the others haven't shown in the toys like back in the day, but the whole team of Constructicons.
Nice. And now going to Dark of the Moon. I'm going to do this real quick. And I'm going to leave it for a minute. It's not that bad, but and for Dark of the Moon, I would have to say Shockwave and still this version of Megatron in this one, because I like how Megatron goes to fight Sentinel Prime at the very end, because of what Carly says to him, that at any minute now you'll be nothing but Sentinel's bitch. Yeah, and then Megatron is is gonna try to kill her, but then he's like, ugh. But before he gets the chance, he's like, wait, she's right. He's trying to
wait. That bitch is right. Shit.
I need to go take care of this. And then he saves off. And I feel bad for what happens to Megatron. Optimus Prime he just literally saved Optimus Prime. But I get why Optimus Prime did it. He was too much of a threat to deal with.
Yeah.
So he did what he had to do. And like I said, I definitely enjoyed Shockwave, even though he didn't talk much and he hardly had any screen time. And I just thought, while I was going to bed last night, I usually think about things. I thought about who would win in a fight between Shockwave and Sentinel Prime. And considering that we didn't see Shockwave fight at his full potential, he literally got ambushed by humans and then he was fully damaged and his eye fell out of his head. And Shockwave didn't get to put up much of a fight against Optimus Prime because, well, he wasn't at his full potential and he was already damaged.
Mm-hmm.
So, and since we got to see how Sentinel Prime fights, I would have to say it'd probably be Sentinel Prime. But then again, we don't know how Shockwave fights at his full potential. So,
yep.
And what about you, Ruben? Decepticons from Dark of the Moon.
I go with the Wreckers, Q, the Sun looking one.
Yeah.
Who else? And the Dreadnoks. You know the Dreadbot?
Oh, the Dreads? Yeah, the Dreads. Yeah, I called them, yeah. I like those guys. Even though they didn't get much screen time, I call them the Predators of the Transformers because they literally look like unmasked predators. So, hey, if anyone wants Transformers Predator figures, buy those figures. That's your Predators.
Yep. We still mentioned one character, Hatchet.
Oh, yeah, Hatchet. And you could say, if you watch the Predator movie that happens on the alien planet with Adrian Brody, they had those dogs that are called the Hounds. Literally, that's just their names. But they did not have dreadlocks. They only had spikes all over their body or horns. But if you go watch the last Predator movie, the Predator dogs, they have dreadlocks. So yeah, that's why I consider Let me do this. Okay, I thought my rambling would go on about it, but I thought he'd wake up after my rambling, but I guess I still put people to sleep. But anyways. But yeah, like I said, I consider the Dreads, the Predators that are unmasked. Plus, they have dreadlocks and all that stuff. So yeah.
Yep.
Any other Decepticons?
Decepticons. I think pretty much that's it.
And now we get to the one that people hate the most, it's kind of 50-50, but I like it, is Age of Extinction.
Man, I went to the theaters with my good friend Matthew. We both love it.
I love it too. And
it's okay. I'm worried about him.
Otto?
No, my friend Matthew I know him from middle school.
Do you talk to him, man?
I tried to message him. He didn't reply back. I guess he's busy or something else. I don't know. I'm worried.
Oh.
Bro, you could use this as a stress ball.
Oh, nice. And for Age of Extinction, even though there's not that many Decepticons, even though Lockdown is just a bounty hunter, I'm still going to consider him a Decepticon for now, but he's solo. But for this one, I'm going to have to say it's Lockdown and Galvatron because, well, literally, I mean, besides the drones, the KSI drones, the only Decepticons we really get is Lockdown, Galvatron, and Stinger. Those are like the only main ones we really get. And then you got the KSI drones, and then you get Lockdown's clones, or the ones that look like variants of himself. And also, even though this ain't a character, I will point out Two Heads, which is a KSI drone with that is Shockwave, but with 2 heads.
The 2 heads.
You do,
Oh my God.
he's called 2 heads. And man, there's one that he looks like Snake. I'm not kidding. I'm gonna show that off real quick. As they try to make him look like a serpent, but yeah, he does have the most screen. He out of any of the drones, he had the most screen time. So, but for me, like I said, it's Lockdown and Galvatron. How about you, man? Ruben?
What?
How about you, man? What's your favorite Decepticons? And I guess we can do Autobots also on this one.
I'll go
Might
with
have to go back.
Lockdown, the Hound, and Drift, and Crosshairs, and that's it.
Yeah, I definitely like Crosshairs in this one. And here's the concept art. Let me show off the first one first. What the frick? Here's 2 heads right here.
Oh God.
Yeah, you get to see them, and as you see, one has 2 horns, and the other one has 1 horn, and you do get to see them. One, when Lockdown gets on top of him and starts to beat him to death, and then Hound just spits up the bullet and shoots him with his cigar bullet, and then you get to see him before Optimus Prime activates Lockdown's grenade. And here's some concept art of what he also was going to look like.
So
Like I say, he legit look. And this one is wielding only 2 blasters, and this one right here has 2 double-bladed swords. But I'm gonna go back and rewatch the movie when I get a chance, and I'm gonna see if he does appear, because this might be another, like, we have the drone that'll cut, slice, and dice. I'll just say, and another drone that is just made for blasting. And since I did mention he does appear, this is one of the shots he does appear in. And he says a line in Cybertronian. I don't know what he says, so yeah. And let me see if I can find another picture of him attacking Hound. I don't think I can. No, I can't. But, well, for me, like I said, for the Autobots, for me, it would have to be Drift and Crosshairs. And also, I'm going to call the Dinobots, Autobots, I like Grimlock and Scorn. Those are my 2 favorites, and I still love my Age of Extinction Scorn, or my Last Night Scorn figure. And now we get to the one that people really hate, but I don't hate it. I still love it, and I know people are going to be like, "Why do you like it?" But it's my opinion. Just you
just
can respect.
Not to say fuck you because we love it.
But hey, I'll just say this: I can understand for those who are, even though I don't get comments, but for those who do comment saying you have no right to like that movie. Hey, I respect your opinion. If you don't like it, just let's respect each other's opinions. But Transformers: The Last Night. Decepticons in this one. Oh my gosh. And I'm also going to go through the ones that don't have much screen time. Even though if it's for a split second. I'm probably going to have a list of these, but my favorite ones is, like I said, Megatron. I like this version or the design of him, and plus Frank Welker came back to voice him. And Onslaught, Nitro Zeus, Mohawk is definitely one of my favorites. Oh man, this ain't right when he's just a head.
Yeah. Oh man, this ain't right.
And I hope we get a Studio Series version of Mohawk. There's a third-party one I would love to get, but it's too expensive, so I hope we get a Mohawk figure. I still don't know.
Also in fucking Dreadbot.
Yes, Dreadbot. And still, we get Predators in this one. We got Dreadbot, and also my favorite one is Berserker. And when I first saw the movie and I kept watching the clips, I thought he said, "I'll suck your veins." I thought that's what he said.
He said, "I'll suck your brains."
Yes, and plus his character description is brutal. Like there was like some files of them that they released. Like I don't know. Let me see if I can look for it. I'm probably not going to be able to read it, but God, he's brutal. And this is a cannibal one. And plus, even though it's for a split second, he's strapped to a gurney, I'll say, like Hannibal Lecter, and he has like a jaw clamp. And speaking of Berserker, I almost pulled down my tablet, but speaking of Berserker, oh yeah, if I could get him, there we go. Here's my Berserker figure, even though people have complaints about him, but here he is.
Damn, I still need a new arm for my crowbar figure.
I never got the crowbar figure, or what? Actually, no, I do have the crowbar figure. I was thinking about Crankcase. I do have the Dark of the Moon Crankcase figure, though.
I never owned Crankcase.
Oh.
Dude, all I just need is the figure so I can push the arm and that's it.
I'll keep my eye out. And
I think there's one for free.
Oh, nice. And also, like I said, the head looks like Predator.
Yeah.
So yeah, these guys were totally inspired by the Predators. And this is my Transformers Predator. So if they do a crossover, that's all you're getting is that. So don't expect a crossover. If you want something, get that. But if you want a fully accurate Predator figure that can transform with the biomask, shoulder cannon and all, but yeah, maybe you'll get your crossover. But I still consider those my Predators.
Swag.
Yeah. And yeah, those are about it. And and the reason why I like Nitro Zeus, and I do have that figure on the shelf over there. The reason why I like him is because he's wearing chains and he has like tattoos and he acts like a rapper and he's wearing gold chains and stuff. Oh, and also I did forget Barricade. I can't forget.
Oh my god! Yeah, I forgot about him. Where the hell was he? By the way, where the hell was he? After the Chicago battle.
Oh yeah. And the last time you see him in this is at Stonehenge, and we never see him again. Hopefully he made it out. But then and my favorite part with Barricade is when they're in London or England, whatever, and Bumblebee blasts him and disables his car mode. He keeps rolling and he rolls into a truck and you hear his sirens go off going blah 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 blah. And then as he hits the truck, it hits him directly onto the back and he gets up and says, "Oh, that hurt." That's just funny.
I think I'm going to call it a day. I think I won't have time where they're going to tell me because I might have to go to the restroom very bad.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to end it off too. Hold on a minute. Let me check.
He's so asleep. Well, I tried.
Yep. All right. So share where they can find you and let's get out of here, man.
Facebook, Twitter, yada, yada, yada. I can't take it anymore.
Blah,
I need to
blah,
go to this. It's so bad.
All right. And you can find me at the same. You know what? I'm going to end it off.
Yeah, we're just too tired. It's already like 11:45.
You know what? And if you guys want to know where you can find me, go and watch the end of my previous video. And with that, this is the way. That's about it. Love you guys.